Hey friends, Erica here from Milestone Mom and welcome. So we are in December and actually this week is Christmas and I'm really excited because anybody who knows me knows that Christmas is my most favorite time of year. So December's theme is Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's okay. Next month is January and our theme is winter. So each month I pick a theme. I break those down into weekly components for you guys and give you at least 5 activities that you can do with your toddler, preschooler, sometimes a little bit more. Sometimes I go overboard because I love this so much. But today we're going to dive into a new book. Last week, make sure you check it out. If you go to my YouTube channel, which you're already on, and just search preschool activities under Milestone Mom, this will come up. Last week we did the littlest reindeer because Christmas is coming up. And I gave you a ton of activities to do with this one, at least 5 or 6, like I said. And one of the things we did was made reindeer food. So you can go and print these labels off if you want to. The link is below the video of the littlest reindeer. And then this week, I'm really excited about this because we are talking about, so at the time I'm making this video, it is Tuesday and Christmas is actually Friday. So it's been crazy busy. We're baking and gearing up for Santa. And I thought this would be the most perfect book for this week. Normally I publish my videos on Fridays. And so that way you guys can get your stuff over the weekend if you need anything. A lot of this really is kind of print and go, or using most of the things that you have around your house. And then the following week, you'll have 5 activities and a book to do with your child. Okay, so you'll never be left without activities, educational, fun activities to do. So this one I think I'm gonna publish on Thursday just because that's Christmas Eve and then the next day is Christmas. So you can at least read this with your child and do some of the activities. So this is a fun book called Bear Stays Up for Christmas. And this is a really, really cute book. Okay, so this is the book you're gonna read most of the time. And if it's available, I will actually put a link in the comments. Most of the books that I give to you are read-alongs on YouTube, okay? If you don't have a chance to make it to the library or to order from Amazon, you can get these as read-alongs. And I will link to it, like I said, if it's available. So Bear Stays Up for Christmas, and I do believe this one is available. Most of my read-alongs, or most of the books do have read-alongs with them because I want to make that easy for you guys. And you have to read the book, but in the book, there is a quilt. So there is a project where you can make a quilt. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, that's why the video today looks a little bit different because I want to show you guys behind the scenes. So let me go ahead and share. Okay, and let me move myself down just a little bit. Don't pay attention to this yet. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But let's go ahead and talk about the quilt. Okay, so if you go to my site, milestonemom.com, and click on preschool, okay, that's where you're going to find all of these activities. And they are for toddler preschool age, but I went ahead and just put them under preschool, just depending on what your child's ability level is. So if you scroll down a little bit, actually this is the first one that we did. This is the second one, and this is our 3rd video. So this is Bear Stays Up for Christmas. And this is what it looks like after the quilt is completed. And we just covered up our little bear with the quilt. So I thought that was really cute. So that's your activity for the week. And I just used, actually this is wrapping paper, but you can also use scrapbook paper or whatever you have on hand. However, it is Christmas week, so I'm sure you have wrapping paper on hand. And let's go ahead and click on this because there is a template in here. And I just printed out the template and I cut the squares and it made a beautiful quilt. And then we just glued it onto construction paper. Okay, so let's scroll down a little bit and here's everything that you need. This is what my process looks like. This is a template that you can get right here. So made that for you. You can just download it. It's absolutely free. All of this is free for you. And then a couple other things that I have for this activity to keep you busy this week or next week is this bear template. So there's a couple different things that you can do with this. Obviously, first of all, have your child color it and make it look really pretty. And then you can cut it out if you want, laminate it. And I will link to the laminator that I use below. I think if you're going to keep doing your toddler preschool activities, if that's just part of your life right now, like it is ours, I would highly recommend that you get a laminator. I know some parents get a laminator, like the pages, and I've seen where they put towels over top and actually iron them. Susie from Start a Mom Blog was the one that actually told me that. So I thought that was interesting. So if you don't have the money for a laminator, maybe you can try that with the pages, but I would highly recommend getting a laminator if you can. So color, laminate if you can cut, and then you can do hole punches, okay, around the bear. And then you're going to get a shoestring or something like that. I was going to say yarn, but if you did yarn, you'd have to tape the end of it just so they can put it through the holes. And this is not only a coloring sheet, but it's also a, let me go ahead and just stop sharing my screen so you can see me a little bit better. It's not only a coloring sheet, but it's also a lacing sheet, which is awesome. So you would just put the hole punches around the outside and they could lace the bear. Okay, so 2 activities in one. Or you can color, laminate, or if you don't have a laminator, just color and then hole punch even just the outside of the bear, and you can lace that as well. So you're going to tie a little bit on here, you're going to tie it, and then you're going to be able to lace. So fun activity. Okay, so we have the quilt and we have the bear. Let me go ahead and share my screen again. And then let's go ahead and go here. So I created these for you, and these are actually in the download as well over here. It's the Bear Stays Up picture cards. And these are the animals that are in the book. Okay, so I actually have 2 sets for you. So this is the first set. See where it's all capital? And then if you scroll down, it's actually the capital and then lowercase. And the reason I did that is because I got these from Walmart, and these are magnetic letters. And I noticed that all of these had capital letters, which is fine. So if you have these, this capital letter sheet is available for you. I would highly recommend trying to find some that have capital and lowercase letters, just because that's how we write. Certain letters are capital, certain are lowercase. So you have both of those options. So what you would do is you would print these out, laminate if you can, and then use these magnetic letters. I don't know if you can see this very well. And then you would spell out bear. And I know I talk about this every video. I still want to try and get some sort of drop down document reader, camera, something, so I can show you what's going on the table. So you would have the card, and then you would be able to spell the bear, or the raven, or the hare, or badger. So these are the animals that are in the story, and they look real life. So I absolutely love these. Okay, and then the next project, I'll go ahead, I already have it saved down here, is you can work on the letter B, obviously for bear with your child. These are set up to where you can color, or you can use the dot paints to make the B. Okay, so they'd go down, round, and around just to practice that formation. So we have the capital B, and then we have the lowercase b. So you can print those out and you can use those for a really fun activity. And then lastly, we have find and circle the letter B. Okay, so again, you're looking for the capital B's and the lowercase b's. So that just gets them familiar with that. And I think that's all I have for today. So we have the quilt, we have the bear, And then we have the find the letter B, and we have the dot painting, and I knew I was forgetting something. We have the picture cards, but as a bonus, I wanted to show you guys that I have something on my site at milestonemom.com. I have this Christmas or Valentine's Day slime. If you would like to add this as a fine motor kind of activity, maybe science, right? Because they're mixing and they're blending. But yeah, this would be really fun. So, and hopefully some of the ingredients you have on hand. If you don't have the glitter glue and you just have regular glue, I think that would be fine. Again, I want to make this easy for you guys, but this would be a good fine motor activity for you guys and fun for your little ones. Okay, so I think that's it for today. I hope that gives you enough activities for you to work with. Next week, we are doing something that involves New Year's Eve, okay? Because the New Year's coming, so we'll do some fun activities with that. So that is all I have for today. Check out my other videos. Make sure you hit subscribe and also the bell so you can get notified when I come out with new videos, because you don't want to miss any of these, especially if you're looking for activities, crafts, printables, book ideas for your toddler or preschool. Okay, so I will actually see you in the next video. All right, bye.